So, around 7 years ago, I was really lucky and I got to meet my brother and sister at Gameland in Meridian. Taylor and I were both really awkward in our tween phase, and we bonded immediately on drawing, pretty nerdy shows, and animals, so much more. She pretty much became my sister right off the bat, and it's hard to imagine her not being there before. Altogether, Taylor has 4 siblings, but her love for us is all the same no matter when and how we did come into her life. Over the past year, we've been able to watch her grow so much as a person. She was already amazing, but somehow got even better. Her passion for FFA has been really inspiring to devote yourself to a love and a passion. Please help us in welcoming our sister, your state reporter, with her retiring address titled, Be a Friend, Taylor Nelson.
Timon and Pumbaa, Legolas and Gimli, Mike and Sully. These are just a few of the iconic friendships we see in the movies. Friendships I wish were more common, not on screen, but in our everyday lives. Everything is on screens these days. Family's on Facebook, friends are on Snapchat, even I'm on screen. Look. We have more mediated interaction and less authentic connection than ever before. Or at least that's what my grandma tells me. This year, I have learned the value of good friends, the importance of small moments with them, and the power of friendship through good and bad times. One of those bad times was starting high school. Before Meridian High, I had only ever attended small schools where it was easy to make friends in a flash. All you have to do in elementary school is walk up to another kid. Do you want to play? And just like that, friends. It's not that easy in high school. Especially when you are shy, awkward, and introverted. I felt alone until I was dragged to the Meridian FFA luau. Have you ever walked into a room and immediately wondered what you had gotten yourself into? The luau was strange. Teachers I thought were normal were cutting up a pig, and intimidating upperclassmen were wearing these weird blue corduroy jackets and leis. After an amazing dinner, the advisors kicked us all outside, and that was where the real fun began. People were playing games that involved keys and human knots and something that resembled musical chairs, and there was no option to stand on the side. I was thrown headfirst into a group of strangers, and somehow, in that chaos, I found joy. Who is the first friend you made in high school? Where were you? How did it make you feel? Raise your hand if that person is here in this arena today. Sometimes it's a shared laugh, a challenge endured, or maybe like me, it takes an awkward situation to overcome something that's awkward in the first place. Making friends. That was exactly how I met Janine. Janine was older, taller, confident, and a little bit scary. Still, she took me under her wing. She told me about upcoming meetings, reminded me about off application due dates, and always told me that she expected to see me at the upcoming conferences. Who is the Janine in your life? Maybe they're younger than you, a best friend, a cousin, a sibling. What is it that makes that friend a friend? I think that friendship starts from a shared experience and grows through many smaller interactions. For example, Timon and Pumbaa. They shared an experience as outcasts and grew their friendship based on their love of stargazing, grubs, and harassing savanna animals. You can be a big pig too. Hey! Mike and Sully, similar to a friendship I share with a close friend of mine, their friendship started at school, and then they grew through turning in late paperwork, scaring children, and a series of unexpected adventures. Legolas and Gimli, they met as members of the Fellowship and developed a friendship based on service, friendly competition, and unflinching loyalty. In all of these cases, the pattern is the same. A shared experience and smaller interactions created a real friendship. This pattern aligns with the friends that I made through FFA. Shared experiences of CDEs, conference travel, and officer teams grew through late night McDonald's ice cream runs, continuously passing notes back and forth at conferences, and supporting each other through our ups and downs. I've had a lot of ups and downs in the last few years. Graduating high school was a time of celebration of 4 years of adventure and growth. Attending the University of Idaho opened me up to a whole new world of opportunity and choices. Competing at national convention in my favorite CDE with some of my best friends was not only fun, but humbling. And finally, serving as a state FFA officer. In the last year, I have been blessed with the opportunity to travel this beautiful state and meet members who push the boundaries of excellence, leadership, and friendship every day. Through all of these times of splendor, I have had friends beside me to celebrate that also remind me that I need to keep improving. These authentic friends kept me grounded, focused, and present in these fantastic moments. The lows have been real too. Last year, my little brother was involved in a nearly fatal car accident. The aftermath left me terrified. I was confused, and I was angry. Our family sat and watched as Jaron fought for his life through a traumatic brain injury. All we could do was pray and hope that he would survive. While our family sat at the hospital trying to sort through the pain and the confusion, it was our friends that helped us. Friends dropped by the ICU with food and waited patiently to make sure that we ate it. Friends went to our house to get our mail, mow our lawn, and feed our animals. It was our friends who sat with us in the hallway when we reached our breaking point. Friends that through these small actions held the pieces together. They were present in the littlest, most painful moments, and they helped us to celebrate even the smallest victories. They built the steps out of those low moments and helped us as we climbed on to the next mountain. When was the last time you had to lean on a friend for support? What about a time you supported a friend? Or maybe a time that you had to have your friends remind you that your feet are on the ground. Our world lacks the number and quality of friendships required to face the challenges before us. Each and every one of you has the chance to change this, to change our world through friendship. We can't wait for real friendships to just happen automatically. We have to step up and be a friend. Be a friend who is present in the big moments and is there still in the smaller moments. Be a friend who speaks life into others, even when you are facing a challenge. Be a friend No matter the distance, no matter the circumstance, be a friend who is honest, be a friend who is kind and is humble. Be the unique, creative, and strong friend that only you can be. Idaho FFA, be a friend.
Our lives are made in these small hours, these little wonders, these twists and turns of fate. Time falls away, but these small hours still remain. All of my regret will wash away.
The chair recognizes the delegates from the Meridian chapter.
Taylor has blessed the Meridian chapter and the state of Idaho with her outgoing personality and her inexplicable way of making everyone around her feel comfortable and welcomed.
Taylor's unique sense of humor has always been a welcome part of every committee and CDE team I have had the opportunity to be a part of, and I'm sure it will serve her well through the rest of her life. Madam Chairman, I move to accept Taylor Nelson's retiring address entitled Be a Friend and commend her on a job extremely well done.
Let the conference minutes show that Taylor Nelson is to be commended on a job phenomenally well done, and that her retiring address entitled Be a Friend was unanimously accepted. Taylor, thank you for adding creativity and optimism to our team this year. Whether it was your abundance of song choices and genres, your amazing artistic ability, your creative personality, or how you have managed to experience 100 years in just 2 short decades. Thank you for always keeping the team entertained and for keeping us on our toes. We love you and we appreciate you. For the final time, Idaho FFA, your 2016-2017 State Reporter, Taylor Nelson.
Our lives are made